On the surface, being a child influencer might seem like a dream come true. The fame, the brand deals, the money coming in at such a young age. But behind the bright lights and endless likes comes a darker side to being an internet celebrity, otherwise known as an influencer, that often goes unnoticed. For today's video, we'll be diving into the dark side of being a child influencer and the risks that come along with an early rise to stardom. I'm IvanSteff, and while watching the video, please consider leaving a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Ava Majury. Having downloaded TikTok at only 13 years old during the height of the pandemic, she rose to fame at a young age. Ava quickly gained popularity from her lip-syncing videos and over the years has gained millions of followers across her social media accounts. However, her story to internet fame has gained significant attention for a reason much darker. Within only her first year of posting videos on TikTok, she gained 1 million followers, 75% of which were male. In 2021, Ava made headlines after a disturbing incident where one particular fan, an obsessed man, showed up to her home unannounced. Having celebrity or influencer crushes is completely normal. It's okay to feel a sense of attraction towards a popular actor, athlete, or musician. But it becomes a problem when number one, the person you have a crush on is underage, and number two, you do whatever it takes to establish communication with this person. And I mean whatever it takes. So an 18-year-old fan by the name of Eric Justin had become so obsessed with then 14-year-old Ava Majury that he'd been trying to contact her for months. He was struggling to make contact with her, so he found her friends online and bought her phone number from them and even paid them for pictures of her which were not on the internet. After finally making contact with her, Ava asked him to stop going through her friends and other people for information about her. But get this, instead of telling him to leave her alone, she said that he could purchase it all from her. And that's what she did. Ava sold him 2 selfies of her for $300. The fact that her parents even let her engage with this guy is gross. And the fact that they were okay with their 14-year-old daughter selling photos of herself in any shape or form to an adult man is disgusting. Now, the apparent reason she did this is because they thought it would take care of the problem and he would go away, but to no surprise, he only became hungrier for more. He started asking Ava for more explicit content from her, which led to her father Robert, a retired police lieutenant, contacting him and asking him to stop. Eric did not like the sound of that, so he became angry and started messaging friends of Ava's and threatened her until July 10th, 2021, he traveled all the way from Maryland to Florida and showed up to Ava's home in the middle of the night with a shotgun. What happened next is that Ava's father chased Eric off and stood guard at the door, but when he decided to return to the home, Ava's father did what he had to do to protect their family. Jenny Popach, real name Rosalie Aratola, rose to fame at only 15 years old and gained over 7 million followers on TikTok until one day her account was banned. Jenny had been removed from the platform for breaking community guideline rules regarding minor safety. Much like Danielle Cohn, who I've covered in my previous video, The Dark Truth About Being a Child Influencer, Jenny's videos gained significant controversy for being sexualized at a young age. The former CEO of TikTok, Alex Zhu, even said it was creepy for users to be fed clips of young girls dancing provocatively and was horrified by the increase in these types of videos. Despite only being in her teens, a large portion of Jenny's videos consisted of her twerking in bikinis, wearing crop tops, and lip-syncing to suggestive songs, which has led to accusations of her mother Maria pimping her out. But really what gained Jenny a lot of popularity is when she went under fire for breaking into the Hype House, a former content house consisting of popular TikTokers such as Addison Rae, Charli D'Amelio, and Lil Huddy. The house was a mansion located in Los Angeles, and both Maria and Jenny wanted to take a visit, but instead of asking for permission from the members, they decided to break in. Here you can see Jenny on the left dancing in the house with her friends, and in this video you can see her mother dancing, both of which were posted onto her mother's TikTok. Lil Huddy put out a statement on Twitter saying that what Jenny and her mother did is beyond weird and asked how people think it's okay. But to make matters even worse, they did not just break into the house, they made a disaster of the place. Here's Cover, another member of the Hype House, showing just how much of a disaster the house was made.
I had a fish here on an automatic feeder, and the fish tank is now next to the toilet with no fish in it. So this is for you.
There was a lot of controversy about this break-in, and as a result, Jenny's following rapidly increased, which ultimately taught her and her mother that being a bad girl and being involved in drama is how to succeed. This is Jenny's mother, Maria, and she is the mastermind behind Jenny's online persona. Now, as a mother, you want to protect your daughter from danger, especially online where there's an endless amount of creeps. But the fact is, Maria actually encourages Jenny's promiscuous videos and records her for millions of people to see.
She basically gives me my ideas. If I don't have any, she'll give me a type of video to make. Most of my videos that I've done with my mother are my most shocking videos.
Over the years, Maria has exploited her daughter, using her as nothing more than a cash cow to pursue her own goal of becoming famous.
I always knew that I'd be famous one day. I didn't know when, but I just knew.
Maria knows what she is doing. The fact that she acknowledges her daughter's videos have been inappropriate.
So we post videos on TikTok that contain shock value to attract viewers and to attract attention. But as far as being inappropriate, I mean, there has to be some sort of shock value to a video in order for it to go viral to a certain extent. So we know what we're doing.
Yet she continues to portray her daughter that way, forcing her to wear inappropriate clothing and dance provocatively in order to get that fame she badly desires. And the result of this is an onslaught of disgusting comments across Jenny's socials. Here is a grown man that commented on one of her Instagram posts from when she was only 15 and wearing a bikini where he said, "I love you." Another grown man saying that she's breathtaking. And the list of grown men in her comment section goes on and on, with the more revealing the clothing, the creepier the comments get. And my intention is not to shame a girl for the type of clothing she wears, but as I've said before, there's a difference between choosing to wear something and being forced to wear something by your mother, aka manager, who relies on you for income. Jenny's mother has groomed her daughter into becoming a child influencer that is taught showing off your body and being controversial as how to be successful. But the reality is, she's putting her daughter in danger from an endless amount of creeps, evident by her comment section and even the search results on X when you simply type in her name. And if you try to criticize Maria for the way she's been exploiting her daughter, then you're at risk of having this happen to you.
I have your address. I will literally go to your house, okay? You don't think I will? I will go to your house and confront you.
This is TikToker Noah Glenn Carter, and after making a few videos about Jenny, Maria decided to threaten him. And it didn't just happen to Noah, it also happened to another TikToker named Mom Uncharted, who was mainly responsible for having Jenny's account banned, and she said she was also being threatened. Being doxxed and threatened for worrying about a child's safety is crazy, but that's Maria for you. She will do whatever it takes and put her daughter through anything just so she can obtain fame and money for herself. Now, around the time my video has been uploaded, Jenny turned 18, and sadly, the comment section on her recent photos come as no surprise, with people quote unquote pre-ordering and counting down the days she turns 18. And with this child influencer recently turning 18, it will be scary to see how her mother further exploits her. Stormy Lee and Ameliya. With over 2 million followers on TikTok, Ashley Vlaz, aka Stormy Lee, uploads videos yelling at her daughter Ameliya.
You did not order a Marc Jacobs $600 purse on my card.
One of their most viral videos with over 40 million views is when 7-year-old Ameliya used her mother's credit card to buy a $600 purse.
That's not your money, Ameliya. No, you're grounded, and we're taking it back.
No, we're not.
And this is usually the format of Ashley's videos and involves her daughter Ameliya acting like a spoiled brat.
Does this look like it has from Posh? Does it look like it has diamonds on it?
Are you serious? Are you serious?
Causing havoc in some sort of way, and her mother yelling at her for
I
it.
didn't need an 80-inch TV. I cannot believe you had them deliver that to my house.
But the thing is, it's all scripted. Her bio says just a family having fun making content, and you'd expect something like a child playing with slime or doing a toy review, but this does not look like fun. And a large portion of the internet is actually unaware that these videos are scripted. My anger issues could never. Record? Yes. Beat the heck out of her? No. One slipper could solve this problem. But the comments on their videos aren't just about Ameliya's behavior. As you can see, a lot of the comments on videos of Ameliya have to do with their physical looks.
Call it rage bait, call it clout chasing, call it whatever you want. I call it building a future for my children and supporting something that they love to do, and they're damn good at it.
Are you sure they're loving it? Ameliya is only 7 years old, and her brain is not nearly developed to understand the potential negative consequences of these videos. And being painted as a terrible human being and shamed for her looks by doing something that her mother is likely forcing her to do is just not fair. One viewer warned Ashley about the digital footprint and the potential negative consequences it could have for Ameliya when applying for college, and listen to how she responded.
First, I just want to say that your profile picture out of this world. I mean, you totally look uncaring-ish, totally hip, on Sandy Ginish. You know what I mean?
This TikTok user is genuinely concerned for the future of Ashley's child because of her terrible behavior shown on camera, yet Ashley decides to attack the user for their looks. It's clear that Ashley doesn't do what's best for her children. Back in 2022, Ashley was actually arrested and charged with assault and contributing to delinquency of a minor. Now, because of YouTube policies, I can't go into detail, but essentially from what I've read, Ashley took one of her other daughters and her boyfriend, both of who are teens, and drove 7 hours to pay a visit to a woman named Bethany. Except Bethany and Ashley weren't quite getting along because Bethany decided that she didn't want to be part of Ashley's TikTok group and left it. Ashley didn't like that one bit, so she and the teens stalked Bethany until she was alone at a gas station, and based on the charges, you can assume what happened next. Based on the type of light Ashley portrays her daughter Ameliya, the way she responds to criticism, and her criminal history, we can assume that Ashley does not do what's best for her children. Exploiting your daughter for fame and money is just disgusting, and I really hope that at least some sort of trust fund has been set up for Ameliya. Because imagine having your innocent future ruined due to the types of videos your mother forces you to star in and you don't even get a cut. Ava Majury, Popach, and Ameliya. Let these 3 child influencers serve as a reminder that behind the fame, the brand deals, and the money, there is a lot of darkness. In the current world of social media, a parent's desire for fame and money often comes at expense of their child's innocent future. With that being said, if you enjoyed my video, please consider leaving a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, feel free to watch my previous video regarding this topic, the dark truth about being a child influencer, where I focus on 3 other influencers who have had their innocent childhood stripped away from them. But that's officially gonna do it. So until next time, it's been IvanSteff. Peace.